We're now going to be looking at study link 5.3. The directions are read as follows. For all problems, write a number model to estimate the sum. The sum is when you add two numbers together. The answer is the sum. If the estimate is greater than or equal to 1,500 or 1,500, find the exact sum. If the estimate is less than 1,500, do not solve the problem. So we're kind of forcing you to do mental math inside your head. So if you look at the first one, I'm looking at 867, and I'm thinking, would I round that to, I have three options, 800, 850, or 900. And I would round that to 900. And then if you look at 734, once again we have three options, 700, 750, or 800. And I would also round that to, actually I would round 867 to 850. I think it would be closer to that. Yeah, I think it's way closer. And I'm going to round 734 to 750. In my head, I'm going to think, well, what's 800 plus 700? Or what's 8 plus 7? It's 15. And then you need to add 100 because 50 from the 750 and 50 from the 850. So 1,500 becomes 1,600. So I know that I'm going to have to solve this problem because it's more than 1,500. So then I would work on setting up my problem if I had my columns, which you all should have. 867 plus 734. 7 plus 4 is 11. Put down the 1, carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 3 is 10. Put down the 0, carry the 1. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 plus 7 is 16. 1, 2, 3, comma. So my final answer, you don't need to put the comma in there, is 1,601. So you want to think about when you're doing these estimations, you have three numbers you can pick from. The basic double digits to like 100, 150, which is halfway in between, or 200. And you need to figure out if the number is closer to one of those three. Down here, it's still the basics that we have this times this, 3 times 7, and then you need to add 2 zeros to your product. Those zeros don't look very good. I think that's it. Alright, 5.4, estimating products. Estimate whether the answer will be in the tens, hundreds, thousands, or more. Write a number model to show how you estimated. Circle the box that shows your estimate. You have to rethink back and remember the song that we sing in school with our place values. So ones, tens, hundreds, comma. Keep that in mind while you're doing this activity. A koala sleeps on average a koala sleeps an average of 22 hours each day. So how do I get that life? There are only 24 hours in a day. So it'll be sleeping 22 out of the 24. What do you do? How do you, That's why I'm not a koala. About how many hours does a koala sleep in a year? So I'm going to look at, well, first off, you're not allowed to use a calculator. Second off, they're asking, or secondly, sorry, they're asking you to estimate. So when I'm estimating, I'm looking at the number 22 and I'm thinking, I'll round that to 20. And I know that I need to, oh, why did I just, well, okay, if this koala sleeps about 20 hours, give or take, in a day, you need to know how many days there are in a year. And if you don't know that, then keep watching, because I'm going to tell you. There are 365 days in a year. So now, you want to estimate. Okay, well, 300, 350, 400. I'd say I'd probably want to estimate about 400. So I know that I'm going to need to do, if they're doing 20 hours a day, I'm going to have to multiply 20 hours in a day by 400 days in a year. Once you figure that out, why is that so tiny? Once you figure that out, it's simple, easy multiplication that you can do right in your head. 2 times 4 is 8, plus the 3 zeros, so my answer is going to be 8,000. That's not as large as I wanted it. And my answer is then in the thousands place. You also need to have an equal sign. That's a number model, and then you're answering the question. Down here, yes, you need to do the try this. It's there for a reason. You need to show that you've at least tried it. And then once again, we have our multiplication. Okay. And this one's a reverse multiplication, but it's still multiplication.